I made it to 2019. And this year is going to be super, super fabulous on Dear Bukola. Hey, please send me your letters. Oh, send me your letters if you have not already done so. I want to read from you. Send me your letters. Send your letters to info@bukolaoriola.com, or you can send it here on YouTube. Just click send message and you'll be able to send me an email. So I want to read your letters. If you want your letters to be read on the show, I want to hear those stories you have or those advice you want me to give. And mind you, I'm just a babe. I've said this before. I'm just a babe. I'm not a relationship expert. I give you my own opinion. You can take it or leave it. The choice is yours. And of course, my studio audience, my virtual co-host, you know what? Those of you here on YouTube who come to watch and follow regularly, thank you so much for following me on this Dear Bukola journey. Thank you so much. So this is our first episode in the new year, and we are going to rock it as usual on the show today. So I have letters for you. And guess what? Today's letters came from guys. So be prepared. Oh Lord, these letters, they are hot, hot, hot. Like bread that just came out of the oven. So I'm going to get right to it. So the first one is from Ahmed from Ethiopia. Yeah, Ethiopia, Africa. All right. Ahmed says, Dear Bukola, how can I start this? Me and my stepsister have been dating for 3 years now, since she was 17 and I was 18. Last month, she said that she's not in love with me anymore, but still has love for me. Wait, first of all, your stepsister, you are dating your... My co-host, are you hearing this? Please. Okay, let me continue. She told her mom about our relationship in our first month of being together, and she approved. What? The mom approved? Are you for real? But she hasn't told her dad, and I haven't told my mom or anybody that we were together, and it hurts that I have no one to vent to but her about how I felt about a relationship that none of my friends or family knew about. I still love her. Do you think we should get back together on the same path? And who can I vent to besides? No! No! Do not, in the first place. She's your stepsister. You shouldn't be having any other relationship than sibling relationship. Okay? So you are in love with her, she's in love with you. She told her mom, like, is her mom okay? I think her mom needs to check into the psychiatric hospital right away. Because I don't know why her mom, who is now, so to speak, your own mom, you know, your stepmom is your mom, and then she's approving of you dating your sister. Ha! My co-host, please, I need your help here. Please comment. I need your help. Please, please. This one passed my power. Sincerely, Ahmed, Ethiopia. Ahmed, I think even you too, you need a psychiatrist too. You need to check in with the psychiatrist. Seriously, you do. My co-host, please help me out here. This one, it passed my power. I beg, it passed my power. All right, moving on to the next letter. Welcome back. If you are just joining us for the first time, this is Dear Bukola, where I read your letters and share my own opinion. You can take it or leave it. And I want to ask you to subscribe to this channel. If you have not already done so, please subscribe to this channel. Bring your friends and family members to come and learn one or two things from this channel. The Bukola Oriola channel has a lot to offer you in terms of great content, and you can learn one or two things from the channel. So please bring your friends along. And for those of you who are our fans from Nigeria, we still have giveaways for you guys. So bring your friends. You know how we roll. For those of you who were here last year, you know how we roll. Invite your friends. Ask them to comment that you refer them. And, you could win a gift. So, on to the next letter. This one comes from Ethan, Colorado, USA. All right. Ethan says, Dear Bukola, I was abroad for 1 year. So technically, my wife and I have been long distance for long. We have been away from each other most of the time since we got married. It was all for business, though she understood. I met my wife 7 years ago. One time, she called while I was at work, and I wondered why. When I took the call, I heard my wife crying over the phone. Nervousness came through me. I thought something bad had happened to our daughter, but I was wrong. She called to tell me she was pregnant by another man. I did not know what to say. Yet, I won't know what to say too. I managed to respond with a shaking voice. I asked her why, but the only thing I heard from her was, I'm sorry. I have been thinking of what to do about it. Since I felt anger inside me, I couldn't think clearly. Can you help me with this? I badly need your advice. Sincerely, Ethan, Colorado, USA. Wow, Ethan. This one, he passed my power. My co-host, my virtual co-host, please, I need your help. Oh. Advise Ethan. What should Ethan do? His wife was pregnant for somebody else because they've been far apart for a while or for long, off and on, off and on, off and on. You're married, but as a result of your work, you have to travel around, so you are not there to tender to her emotional needs, and she couldn't hold for you. She went to be with another person and became pregnant on top of it. Wow, that one is a hard one to deal with. I will not condone that, because I think that there are ways both of you could have worked your relationship out, whether you will have needed to get a different job where you don't travel too often, so you can be together and be able to provide each other with your emotional needs. But in this situation, with what has happened, you have to think deep in your heart why you are with this woman, why you married this woman, whether you want to continue with the marriage or you want to take the child. Technically in the US, and I see you're from the US, so technically in the US, because she's still married to you, that child, even though she had that child for another man, that child is your child legally. That child is your child. So, however, you have to try to make your own decision. Think deep in your heart. What do you want to do? What do you want to do in this situation? Do you want to continue with the relationship, or you want to end the marriage, or you need counseling? Maybe that is the first step. The first step is go to counseling, go to marriage counseling, so that both of you can see a counselor and they can advise you on what to do or how to move ahead with this kind of situation. This is a really tough one. And my co-host, please chip in your own comments. What do you think? Let's move on to the next letter. Welcome back. If you are just joining us for the first time, this is Dear Bukola. Dear Bukola. Dear Bukola. Dear Bukola. This is Dear Bukola, and we have fun on this show as we try as much as possible to educate one another. I read your letters and I respond in my own opinion. You can take it or you leave it. The choice is yours. So I want to read your letters. If you want me to read your letter on the show, please send your letters to info@bukolaoriola.com or right here on YouTube. Just send me an email via YouTube. You know you can do that via YouTube. Go to my profile page and send me your letter if you want me to read your letter here on the show. And start with Dear Bukola. Tell me where you're writing from. I want to know your state, your city, and your country. And then please end it with sincerely and your name. I love that. And start with Dear Bukola, the name of the show, Dear Bukola. So moving on to the third letter of the day. This one says, and this one is a long letter. So let me warn you, it's a long one. It's long. It's long. So you might not see it on the screen. It's long. So, Dear Bukola, I am a 32-year-old man. You see, I told you they all came from men this time. This happened to me as a child from the age of 4 to 12. It has destroyed my life. What? The first time my mother found out, I was 6. She walked in on my stepfather. No, she walked in on my stepdad giving me oral sex. What? Jesus Christ. She started screaming. Of course, I will scream too. And fighting with him in the next room and just closed the bedroom door, left me in the dark and didn't say one word to me. He left and she let him back a few months later. Oh no. He continued to abuse me and my sister. What? That man is a lunatic. When I was 12, I told him I would call the police if he touched me again. I threatened him with a knife and told him I would kill him in his sleep. I would scream and throw things and break things when he tried to touch me. I once almost scratched his eye out. Of course, he finally stopped, but I later found out that he moved on to my younger niece and nephew. What? My mother did nothing but cry. I was 17. I went crazy and called the police and kicked him out of the house. Good for you. He was arrested and jailed for 9 months. Now, I have post-traumatic stress disorder, chronic depression, anxiety attacks, and so on. Of course, because you were a child. Sometimes, I wish it would have killed me instead, as my life is very difficult at times. I am only still alive because of my wife and 3 children, whom I love very much and don't want to harm them. Please pray for me. Sincerely, Eliot from Ireland. Wow, this is deep. This is, whoa. This is really deep. Eliot, I pray for you that you find peace. I pray that you get healing. And I want to encourage you, first of all, to go to therapy. Please go and see a therapist. That is going to really help you. Go and see a therapist. First, I want to thank you for even sharing this with us. So go and see a therapist. That way you can get support, real clinical support to help you with all the traumatic experience you've had. You, your sister, then your niece and your nephew by this animal called a human being. Wow. And your mom let him come back. What? Women, please. I want to make a call to you women. Please watch your children. Especially if you're a single mom. Please watch your kids. Pay attention to them. Pay attention to their needs. Don't allow any man to molest your kid. That is a child molester. He molested your kids, your son, your daughter, the nephews, and the nieces. Like, what? And then they only put him in jail for 9 months. 9 months is he's supposed to be in jail like forever. Forever. So please, I encourage you to check in with a therapist. And it's not only you who need therapy. I think you, your mom, your sister, your nephew, your niece, every one of you need to be seeing a therapist to help you cope with this trauma and hopefully help you heal in the process. I wish you much luck. I keep praying for you, and I pray that you will get healing, you will get divine healing from this traumatic experience. I am so sorry. So my co-host, my virtual co-host, please join me to say a prayer for Eliot from Ireland, and please wish him good luck. Thank you so much. And that is it for today on Dear Bukola. Today's episode is a long one because the letters are long. Yes, the letters are long. Today's a long one. Until 2 weeks time, every other Friday. So every 2 weeks, that's when we come on Dear Bukola at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. You can check your local time for that. That is Chicago, 6 p.m. So regardless of where you are in the world, look for Chicago time and compare it to your time to know when this show comes on. So I hope to see you on another episode. Remember, bring your friends to this channel to subscribe and follow Bukola Oriola YouTube channel. Thank you so much, and God bless you until next time on another Dear Bukola, Dear Bukola, Dear Bukola.